Hello everyone, welcome to Next Gen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. This is Suparna Babu. Today in this video we are going to talk about few financial Power BI DAX functions. If you are not following our channel, please subscribe our YouTube channel. And in these financial functions we are running a series. In each and every video we are conducting 3 or 2 DAX functions. We are exploring the 3 or 2 DAX functions. So as of now in this play series we completed till CUP PCD. So today in this video we are going to explore about cumulative principal interest, cumulative interest maturity. So these 2 DAX functions we are going to explore. So yes, as I mentioned earlier, these are the 2 DAX functions we are going to explore. Now let's jump into the topic. Cumulative interest paid DAX function documentation. So here what it is telling, it returns the cumulative interest paid on a loan between start date and end date. Okay, so it means that it will return a interest paid on a loan between the start date and end date. I mean period, start period and end period. So if we see the syntax rate, what is meant by rate? This is the interest rate and it should be divided by 12 months. And this is the total number of payment periods. It means, let's say if it is the year, let's say 5 years, you need to multiply into 12. And this is the present value, I mean loan amount. This is the starting period, this is the ending period. Type, this is the optional one. Fine. Now, so this is about cumulative interest paid Microsoft official documentation. And when I navigate here, so here what it is telling, it returns the cumulative principal paid on a loan between start period and end period. The syntax and the values are everything remains the same. Now let's dive into the topic. So now here let me go to the another page. So in this, so let me explain you the data set. This is the table which we are going to work on this. So here we have a bank, loan number, customer name, interest rate. It means this is per annum. So period, how many years, and loan amount, start period, end period, and what is this type. So type, in this type, so the one thing is if you put type, so the payment is at the end of the period. If you put 0, the payment at beginning of the period. So this is the difference between 0 and 1. Fine. Now let's begin writing the DAX. So let me take a new DAX measure. For this, what I'll do, I'll rename this as a cumulative PMT. So let me make it caps CUMIPMT. Fine. Now here, so just a minute. Okay, let me zoom it. So the first thing is I'll start with variables because we have a lot of values. So interest rate. So this is max of interest rate, bank loans. So next variable, period, max of period, period in years, clear. Now the next thing is amount, I mean loan amount. So max of amount. Fine. Now the next thing is variable start period, ST period, max of start period. Then the next thing is end period, max of end period. Now the last one is type equal to max of type. Now I will return it. I'll return it. Now I'll call cumulative interest. So let's call the variables. Interest rate, clear. The next thing is period. Okay, then present value means amount. Okay. Next start period. Now next end period. Next type. The last one is type. Let's close the bracket. Now the DAX measure return completed. Let's execute this. Okay, now let's execute this. Now what I'll do, so I'll test this measure. So now here, first let me drag the bank name, loan number, then loan amount. Let me remove this. So let me select this loan number, I will drag here. Then what I will do now, I will drag interest rate, period, and start period and end period. Now let me drag this. Okay, why this is throwing error? Loans interest rate. Okay, now I got it. Actually, we need to divide it by this with 12 because this is per annum and this is years, so we need to multiply it this 12. Okay, now let's execute. Now it is executed. See, now it is executed. So now it is executed. So how would we conclude these numbers are correct? And meantime, let me rename this properly, because this is something, it doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay, fine. So now, if you see in this page, if you remember here, they mentioned one thing. These functions are similar to financial functions in the Microsoft Excel. Okay. So now let's go and verify is this numbers correct or not. So now let me go to my DAX sheet. So the same table, don't confuse the same table here which I have. So now this is the thing. Now here let me take cumulative interest DAX function. So see here they are telling example also. See, the first thing is rate divided by 12 comma period into 12. Why I am multiplying? Because this is per annum per year, that's why we are multiplying with months. Then the loan amount, then start period, clear, then end period, clear, and the type. Let's close the bracket, let's execute. Let me do it the same for here also. So now here, so this is cumulative interest paid. So now let's compare these numbers with these numbers. So let me put it top and here. So here if you see HSBC Bank 3,59,165, 3,59,000 S matching. IDFC, so 2235 IDFC 223567 exactly matching. Then State Bank of India 363568 this is also matching. Then this one is Axis Bank 73767 very good, exactly matching. HDFC 145715 exactly matching. Then the last one is ICICI 1476235 see the values are matching exactly. Fine. So this is all about cumulative interest. The next DAX function is ours. So the next thing is cumulative principal amount. The next thing is cumulative principal amount. So here, so in the interest of time saving, so I am copying the same DAX. So here if you want, you can put a comments. So division by 12. So here multiply by 12. Okay, let me copy this and let's take a new measure. But while you are practicing, you can write everything from the scratch. Why? Because you will get hands-on experience. Now let me paste it here. Now let me change this to cumulative principal. So everything was the same. The same difference is now here I'll call cumulative principal. The same syntax: interest rate, period, then amount, loan amount, start period, now end period, now type, close the bracket. Now let's execute this. Okay, very good, successfully it is executed. Now what I'll do, I'll decrease the size. Okay, no problem. First let me drag this in the same table. Fine, now it is adjusted. So how we can cross verify? Let's go to the DAX, Excel. So cumulative principal. So cumulative principal, interest rate divided by 12 and number of period, years into 12, comma, principal present value, comma, start period, end period, and type. Let's close the bracket. Now let me do the copy paste here and let me change this color to some other color for differentiation. Now let's verify this. So the first thing is HSBC 91791, HSBC 91791, it's matching. Then IDFC 75880, 75880, exactly matching, very good. State Bank of India 774292, 774292, matching. And Axis Bank 83398, 83398, matching. 85841 HDFC 85841, matching. And ICICI 377078, exactly matching. See, if you see, the values are exactly matching. This is all about this cumulative principal amount. This is all about today's video. I hope you all like this video. Please like, share, comment this video. Please subscribe NextGen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you all.